That's what we do best.
Thank you very much. No nation should use energy to stymie a people's aspirations. It should not be used as a weapon. It's in the interests of all of us to be able to have adequate energy supplies, critical to our economies, critical to our security, critical to the prosperity of our people. So we are taking important steps today in order to make it far more difficult for people to deploy that tool. And we're working in lockstep to help Ukraine bring natural gas in from Poland and Hungary and develop a route through Slovakia.